Good AM, good AM, good AM, good AM, good AM. I have to bring y'all this. We're not going to be here long. We're going to come back tonight. But I want to bring y'all this. Hey. I'm going through these bottle of waters now. So I'm going to bring y'all this. Could y'all see the screen? Can y'all hear me? Press the 1 if y'all can hear me. Okay, thank you guys, y'all. Y'all can see. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, let me make sure I'm sharing it. Hold on. Okay, we're not gonna be here long. Y'all can hear me. My voice kind of getting a little hoarse. This is the second part of the record. I was browsing through when I got off, ready to email GPD, Detective Dozy, and Officer Kwan. Then I got to reading. I'm not gonna email that Dozy guy. He's the head investigator, and by the looks of it, he feels that it was not suspected as foul play. He signed off on it as he didn't feel like it was foul play. Now, let's scroll on down. Now you can't tell me this ain't foul play. Let's expand it a little bit. Tyrone Davis is a 35-year-old black male who was in a verbal altercation with his paramour, whatever, on 12/27 when he jumped out of her moving vehicle. He was taken to Shands, where he was pronounced brain dead on 12/29 at 15:29 hours. Gainesville Police Department is investigating and does not suspect foul play. Now remember, that was the original, and this is what they stuck with. They stuck with he jumping out of the car. Gainesville Police Department Officer Agent Stephen Dose. Okay, now going too fast. I'm going too fast because I need y'all to see something. On December 30th, 2025, at 2008 hours, this office was contacted by Victoria with Shands to report the brain death of Tyrone. Now, mind y'all, Victoria works at Shands. Obviously, she's probably the neurosurgeon or higher tier up, okay? She contacted the Gainesville Police Department to report the brain death of Tyrone Lamar Davis Jr., a 35-year-old black male. This death is being reported due to trauma. Now, Let me say something. If it's not suspicious in the hospital and a trauma team that's working on him did not think anything of it as an accident, I don't think they'd be reaching out to Gainesville Police Department to report his injuries. But okay, now wait a minute, I ain't finished. The following information was provided. Mr. Davis Jr., Leporis C. trauma, was admitted on 12/27 after he reportedly jumped out of a moving vehicle. He sustained head trauma and was pronounced brain dead on 12/29 at 15:29 hours. Toxicology was positive for benzo. Y'all, I don't know how to pronounce this. In short, we're going to say benzos. Okay? In short, they're called benzos. Admission specimens, species or whatever, are no longer available. Admission specimens are no longer available. Why they're not no longer available? He came in there being tested positive for benzos. But we're gonna get into what benzos are. Next of kin are his parents, Renee Demps and Tyrone Davis Sr. Terminal extubation is set to occur this evening. The 12/31/2025, 800 hours, the investigator was notified that the decedent was ready for release to our office. Philip and Sons was dispatched for transport of the decedent to the medical examiner's office. Shan's records requested. Per Sergeant David Blizzard with Gainesville Police Department, Detective Stephen Dose is investigating, but they do not suspect foul play at this time. The police report was requested. The investigator spoke with Detective Dose, and he advised that all follow-up conducted thus far has indicated the decedent jumped from the moving vehicle that is suspected to have been traveling at approximately 20 miles per hour. This investigator contacted the Shands Blood Bank, who advised that they have specimens from 12/27 available. I placed the specimens, y'all know what it is, specimens on hold for the medical examiner office to pick up. The hospital did not give him benzos. Now I'm finna show y'all something. Hold on. Let's look up benzos. Let's look up benzos. This man, damn, I should have pulled that other picture up too. Shoot. I should have pulled that other picture up. And one of his pictures on that bed, when she rubbing all on him, on his back, and she get that camera or whoever she was looking at, and Tyrone lay across the bed and she rubbing his back. That was sneaky. But then Tyrone also is laying on the bed. Hold on. Let me share my screen again. Put it there. Let's go ahead and share the screen again. and he looks like he was high on something. Hold on, let me see. See if it's shared. Yep. Hold on. It's on the delay. It's sharing now. It should share now. When y'all see it, some of y'all might see it. Okay. Benzodiazepines, often called benzos, are a class of psychoactive drugs primarily used to treat conditions involving overactivity in the brain, such as anxiety disorders, insomnia, whatever, and seizures. Now, you would say, well, they gave it to him at the hospital because of his brain. No, no, his brain wasn't functioning. He came into the hospital. First thing they did was drawing blood from him. All kind of bloods testing him for everything. Okay? And they noticed benzos in him. Again, it's a class of psychoactive drugs. Psychoactive. Primarily used to treat conditions involving overactivity in the brain, such as anxiety disorders. I may not be saying that right. Insomnia and something. And seizures. Now, let me tell you something. Oh, they work by enhancing the effect of a specific neurotransmitter in the central nervous system called GABA, Gamma-Aminobutyric acid, GABA, is an inhibitory messenger, meaning its job is to reduce the activity of neurons. By boosting GABA, benzos produce a calming, sedative, or muscle relaxing effect. This man he was given benzos. Now, where did the active where did the active find ketamine? Ketamine and benzos, they may be treated the same way. However, in this report, toxicology report, it says he had levels of benzos in him. I can't pronounce this whole name. He had benzos in him, not ketamine. Hey, the open book. Nice to see you over here. So, where did this activist get ketamine from? There's only one thing that they noted in his bloodstream, and they noted benzos. So, we should ask ourselves, is Lulu on some kind of mental pills? Is Lulu on mental pills? Is this one of her pills she's on? Because it not only works for seizures, it works for mental depression. Tyrone wasn't depressed from his own mother. This is why the hospital and the police officer, because the nurse contact whoever, the head, whatever nurse contacted Gainesville to let them know, hey, we found this in his system. And then they repeatedly asked Lulu and they repeatedly asked Renee, was he on any meds? Is he known to have any sick? Do he have health issues? Because they want to know how in the hell he get this benzos in his system at a high level. Because it had to be a high level. It was not no ketamine. Why did the activists lie? Because the activists saying the hospital gave him a high dose of ketamine. No, baby. Benzos was in his system. Hey, open book, do you hear me? No, he wasn't Miss Porter. According to the toxicology report, he wasn't taking this over. He wasn't taking this over a period of time. This was immediately dosed in him at a high level. Someone purposely drugged this man with it to sedate him, to stiffen up his muscles. This murder, he was premeditated murder. This is premeditated. So y'all still gonna think he jumped out the car. Toxicology report, according to that man ain't even gonna be able to move to jump out no car. He was full of benzos. So he would never be able to jump out of a car because his muscles are relaxing. It causes muscle relaxation where you stiff. Renee, again, y'all got some answering to do because you told these people she was a model girlfriend and you never saw her get aggressive. Was this aggressive enough? She murdered your child. Again, the hospital did not give him this. They immediately ran blood tests when he went in there. Came back, he has benzos. Where ketamine came from, I don't know. Ketamine is not on that report. That's two different things. Two different drugs. His blood levels was high of benzos. The hospital ain't give him no benzos. They immediately ran the test and called GPD to let GPD know what the hell he had in his system. They also told GPD this is a trauma alert. GPD still ignored it because the hospital felt suspicious about what Lulu said. That's why they contacted GPD. Now, this Detective Dose guy, he needs to be investigated. He needs to be investigated. I don't even know who to write to give all this information to that I found. They got Tyrone being at two places at one time. He at the hotel. He at the hotel in the car, getting in the car with her. And he also seen at the damn Papa John's picking up Papa John's. He can't be two places at one time either. Because it wasn't Tyrone at that hotel and it wasn't him at that damn pizza place. benzos. Someone sedated him at a high level where his muscles was relaxing, but they gave him to him at a high level where his muscles are stiff. He can't move. He can't do nothing. Basically, he's a zombie. He's a zombie. He was a zombie. They zombified him. So there's no way he was jumping out of no car. This man was murdered, premeditated. Premeditated murder. What? Y'all keep saying an old video of him. Plus, y'all know that was an old video of him years ago. What video? Because I don't know what you're talking about, Love Bivens. You have all of what? I have all of it. I love B. I love B. You have all of what? I have the whole report. I have all the report. But if you have something extra, here's my email right here. It's gonna go across this banner right here. There you go. LG investigates 69@gmail.com. It's going across the banner, Love Bynes, Love B. Love B is going right across the banner. This man, yes, open book. This man has benzo. How can he pronounce the whole name? But for short, they call it benzo. And it's for psych meds. Okay, go ahead and send it to that email. I'll be looking forward. Thank you, Love Bynes. Thank you, Miss Porter. So, why is Renee lying? Why is Lulu lying? This ain't making no sense. The people at the hospital contacted Gainesville Police Department, letting them know what species they found in him. They letting them know that was weird. Why this man got benzos in him? Do he take this? Is he prescribed this? Because the levels he got in him, there's no way he jumped out no car. Good morning, Regina. See, did these crooks realize what they done in the dark will come out to the light? Open book. You see this mess? Exactly. I saw that too, love. Why is, and I kept saying that yesterday, like, why do they got them down as a witness? I kept saying that, love. I was like, why is they name down as other IO, other individual that was there? They even got LaQuisha driving the car. Did you peep that on the report, open book? They have LaQuisha driving the car. Others involved. They were on the report because they talked to the police and listed as others involved. See, all y'all gotta do is put into Gemini the meaning of the words on the report. Oh, believe me, love, where you been? How you think I found out what busy? The I can't pronounce the name, y'all. Benzos called. How, babe? I put the whole um summary, examiner summary in it, and it told me where his old wounds was on his body, and the new wounds. Oh, and I'm not even finished, girl. This report is so long. I'm gonna tell you, this man was so healthy, so healthy. This man was so healthy, unmarkably healthy. Okay, he was so Ronnie Howard, how you been? Where you been? He was so healthy. I'm like, wow. You said no, he was not. Well, where you see he had other health problems at? Because his lungs was working good. He had great lungs. He has a great heart. His livers was good. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, Ronnie, because I ain't been seeing you. Congratulations on your new job. I ain't even been seeing you. I thought you just kicked me to the curb. I don't know what report you got. I don't know. Filled with what? What was it filled with? Oh, you welcome. Huggy, huggy back. What was his lungs filled with, love? Because I don't know what report you have. You must be a troll. Yeah. Oh, do you? I don't. Girl, I be running my mouth. I don't even be seeing you peep in. Yeah, I need to see the report. Love B have. But the report I see, he was healthy to me. They gave him they gave him them benzos. They were different sizes. Well, his lungs. Well, you know what, love? I'm gonna have to look at your report. I'm gonna have to look at your report, and then I'm gonna do what I did with the examiner summary. I'm gonna put it in Google Gemini so they can let me know if they was healthy or not. So that's what I do before I call you out on. Before I say, "Oh, girl, I'm gonna do that." So because I got the lungs report and everything too, and I don't know. Maybe you could. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. It may be the one from the PI active. She said, "Nah, I don't have nothing from that activist." I know that's right, because that activist ain't tell us. The activist told the world he had ketamine in him as a drug. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in Gemini. That's my favorite form. When I want to know something, I do Gemini. So I'm gonna tell y'all now. We do know this much from the toxicology report. The nurse Victoria from Saunders Hospital contacted GPD with the specimens blood result and questioned, this is what we found. And the police immediately figured, oh, he got a mental issue. So he jumps out the car. So it corresponds with what his girlfriend said. You saying he had a mental issue. Is that what you saying, Lil B? The toxicology report, let me show y'all again. Toxicology report I got, it had the nurse or the doctor Victoria questioning and sent it to the damn Gainesville Police Department and questioned. Why do he have this in his system? So who gave it to him? The people in the ambulance? Because the hospital didn't give it to him. When they found out he had it in him, they immediately contacted GPD. Good morning, Angela. Let me show you again. Let me share my screen. Toxicology was positive for benzos. Admission specimens are no longer available. They took this as soon as he got. They took They took his toxicology. They took the blood, his specimens. They took it as soon as he got admitted into that hospital. They don't say anything about ketamine. He was positive for benzos. Admission specimens are no longer available. Why they're not no longer available? Hell, maybe the detectives got rid of it because it got sent to those same specimens got sent to the medical examiner office because she requested for them. The investigator contacted Shan's blood bank, who advised that they have specimens. The blood bank even had it from 1227 available. I placed the specimens on hold for the medical examiner office to pick up. The man had benzos in him. It don't say anything about no ketamine. Ketamine, none of that. Let's go back. Matter of fact, let me ask them. Let me ask. Tyrone Lamar Davis Jr., race black, gender male, age 34 years, 35 years, 4 months, and 13 days. Incident details, injury date, 12/27/2025 at 5:40 p.m. Location of injury, 4100 Southwest Archer Road, Gainesville, Florida, 32608 roadway, Alcachua County. Incident, Tyrone reportedly jumped out of a moving SUV traveling at approximately 20 miles per hour, sustaining head trauma. Date of death, 12/29/2025 at 3:29 p.m. Place of death, UF Health Shands, inpatient. Investigation details. On 12/30/2025 at 8:08 p.m., Victoria from Shands reported Tyrone's brain death due to trauma. Police involvement, Gainesville Police Department. Case number 0225019277. Detective Stephen Dose is investigating. No foul play is suspected. Follow up, Sergeant David Blizzard confirmed that the deceased jumped from a moving vehicle. Shan's blood bank has specimens from 1227 on hold for the medical examiner office. Next steps. Deceased was released to the medical examiner office on 12/31/2025 at 8:00 a.m. Philip and Sons dispatched for transport to medical examiner office. Shan's medical records and police report requested for further investigation. Lead investigator, Lauren Newbanks. Date, 12/31/2025. This report may be revised if new information is obtained. The narrative, he sustained head trauma and was pronounced dead, deceased. Toxicology was positive for benzos. Exactly. From my understanding, Lulu takes this type of medication. She's a nut from what the dad was telling the detective. Not only the dad, Tasha called her out as a nut. Tyrone, sister on his daddy's side, called her out as a nut. The cousin Sakuda called her out as a nut. They say she's a nut. They put it in his drink, and that's sedate him. And they sedated him again with benzos. Ketamine is a medicine they give for his injury. Well, they didn't put ketamine on that toxicology report, as the activist was telling everybody. They put benzo, a psych med, a fucking psych med. Well, send me that over. I need to see the new one because I just got all this. I got all my report yesterday. I got everything they sent me yesterday. So I'm going by what they sent me yesterday in my email. So what other drugs he had in him, love? What other drugs did he have in him? Well, they did say he had alcohol in him, but everybody know he didn't have enough alcohol in him. He didn't have enough alcohol in him. Ketamine and norketamine, both substances were detected in the post-mortem heart blood, antemortem blood, and urine. Okay, well, that possibly could be true. That possibly could be true, but that's something the hospital gave me. What I'm telling you is what I'm looking at. And when they did a species test on him going in there, he had benzos in his system, a sedated drug that relaxes your muscles. It's a psychotic drug. So they gave him benzo. Now, we're not going to blame the hospital. That's the first thing they test when they got in there, his specimens. They test him. No, we're not going to blame the hospital for him having benzo inside him. We can't. I'm not about to do it. We don't do that over here. Sorry. We're not about to do that. The hospital ain't gave him no benzos, no psych meds. That's the first thing they took. His species. Well, y'all know specimens. They took his specimens and found that out and called GPD. Now, if he do got ketamine in him, the hospital may have gave him ketamine, but they ain't give him no benzo. That's psych meds. And Lulu, you know you take psych meds. How did he get them? In his system, where it sedated him, where he couldn't do shit anyway. He damn sure ain't couldn't jump out no vehicle. We're not going to change the narrative over here, this man. And then she said, love, she said, this happened. This was some years ago or some shit. I don't know. Okay, I don't care if he jumped some years ago. We talking about this man being murdered. All signs. Last night, I already debunked the police, the detectives, for a simple fact. They got Tyrone going in the pizza place at the same time he at the hotel. How is that possible, Love Bud? How is it possible he going in the pizza in Papa John's at the same time getting in a car at the hotel? How is that possible? Because it's not possible. That wasn't Tyrone going in that pizza place, ordering that pizza, and getting in her car. at the same time that they see a man, they see him getting in her car. At the same time, they see somebody at the pizza place ordering a pizza. Make it make sense. Because it was two different guys. No, I proved it yesterday. I proved it. I proved it. I caught it. I caught it yesterday. Same time he getting in the car at the piece at the Fairfield Inn. One detective see him on video getting in his car at Fairfield Inn, while the other cop detective see him at the same at the pizza place. How can he be at two places at one time? You're witnessing him get in Lulu car at the hotel. And now you got video at the same time he picking up pizza. Make it make sense. Because see, well, over here, yes, we pay attention. We don't just read through shit real fast and not stop. I wasn't gonna just sit here and read through all those medical police records, police reports, and not stop. I'm gonna read, stop, and briefly speak on it. Like, wait a minute, hold up, because we gotta make it make sense. But his mom, amen that. He known for jumping out of vehicles. Right, Miss Deji. Right. He known for jumping out of vehicles. That's what his mama said. But she also told the daggone hospital and the cops that he's not suicidal and he don't have any mental issues. Because what they want to know is, was he ever prescribed these benzos? Because you can only be subscribed to. Now what they need to do is dig a little deep, because I'm gonna tell you now, you can't hide it. You can't hide it. Dig a little deep in that little circle and see my chart. Go to my chart, or go to their doctor's office and see who was prescribed those pills. And why would he be having them in his system? But we'll be back on tonight, y'all. I didn't want to hold y'all too long. I just wanted to let y'all know my toxicology report doesn't say nothing about no ketamine. Also don't say nothing about no bad lungs or nothing like that. It even break it down all the way to his nails, how groomed he was. So I don't understand. I don't know who that little lady was, but which one is it? Exactly. Lulu said he don't jump out, but Mom said, yeah, yes he do. Oh yeah, he do it all the time. Yeah, he jumps out, but he ain't suicidal. Which one is that? He ain't mental. But yeah, he jumps out. Yes, officer. Book me out, officer. Yep. She's a good girl, officer. Oh, she's a good girl. I ain't never seen her get arrested with my son. Shit. My son jump out of cars, officer. Do you hear me? No, you don't need to investigate her. It's an accident. You don't have to investigate it, officer. It's an accident. Don't worry. No worries. Hell, my son do this all the time. Well, Renee, explain how was your son in Lulu car at the hotel and picking up pizza? Because that is on the report. One, the officer at Fairfield and one officer right here at Papa John's the same day. One went here, the other one went there. One see him getting in the car at the hotel, and another detective, same day, see him walk in and order a pizza, and the time's not matching. He can't be two places at one time, Renee. Renee, why is you so eager to keep this an accident? At this point, it shouldn't even be what you say and how you feel that the girlfriend ain't aggressive. They need to go ahead and open up the case and lock your ass up with them. Because it's a reason why you lying, Renee. You see all this evidence, all the inconsistencies. Yep, because all the police going by is he fell out the car. They're going by what she say. But mind y'all, nobody see him falling from the car. The cameras see her making a U-turn, but they don't see him jumping out no car either. But let them tell it, they see a door open. Get the fuck out of here. That man was already on that ground. They're just like he was not at no goddamn pizza place or no hotel at the same damn time. Remember, they checked in the hotel first, right? They didn't go get pizza first. They was in the hotel, right? So who was at the goddamn pizza place while she was doing all this running around, left them at the damn hotel, left whoever at the hotel, and did her little whatever she was doing for 2 hours. Then come back and get him 2 hours later. Because that wasn't Tyrone. You know what she probably was doing for 2 hours? Staging that motherfucker scene with the person that picked up the pizza. And it wasn't Tyrone. Because remember, he was in the hotel. They didn't give us no videos, though. Nobody had the videos. And that's another thing. Why ain't they up? They ain't even uploaded no videos yet. They ain't give us no videos. Everybody that has these police reports do not have the video. They ain't released nobody BWC. They ain't released no store videos. They ain't released no hotel videos, or they did not release Papa John videos. Why is that? If they really got Tyrone on it, why you ain't released them? That is not released. Hmm. Their mama already got the insurance money. But little as Renee know, they working on insurance fraud. And I'm sure the Davis family done contacted the insurance people. And they are already looking into Lulu and Renee. They're already looking into it. Lulu as Renee and Lulu know, I don't care. They can say accident all they want. I'm telling you now, I have a feeling this case is going to be wide open soon. Exactly, Miss Porter. Yesterday we had Lulu, aka brother, allegedly in here telling me stop talking about his retarded ass fucking sister, mental ass sister. Allegedly, she gave them to Renee. She gave Renee the guns and the phones. Allegedly. Said she gave all that to Renee. Made me believe even more Renee is part of it. Renee is the ringleader, y'all. Let me tell y'all something too that I thought about when I saw what he had in his system. Now, if they say this argument was about a disagreement about the daughter, who's to say that Lulu Dro wasn't going with what she was saying? Dro like, no, that's my daughter, and she want this, I'm gonna give her this. That's my queen. She come before anybody. She come before anybody. What if Dro was saying that? Out of spite, because Lulu don't like the daughter. She sedated that man and beat the crap out of him and got two other motherfuckers to help her move his body. She didn't give it to the police. You know why she didn't give it to the police? Because she never told the police that she had his guns and his other shit. Matter of fact, in one of the reports that I ain't get, I'm waiting, but it's supposed to be that he was on the ground with one of his guns. But here's the thing. That was all premeditated. She sat there, allegedly purchased that gun for him for Christmas just to put it on him outside on the road. So when the cops do come up, they'll just see a black man with a gun on him. With a mouth full of gold, gun on him. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. She got that gun because this was premeditated. To plant that gun on him. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. We're going to come back with the rest of the report that I do, that we did not finish reading through. I mean, it's a lot. And then also, I'm going to show y'all the diagram of his lungs, his chest, and all that. I got all that. I got the diagram of his body, extremities, and everything. So we're going to go over that. Y'all already seen the medical examiner's diagram, but I have a whole nother diagram. It shows his lungs and stuff, and his liver and all that. And we're going to read through some more of the report. Thank y'all for coming in early with me. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Start y'all week off wonderful. All right? Because we're going to be here all night tonight. We got time tonight. So whatever y'all doing, whatever y'all get done doing, make sure y'all ready to be up with me for a couple of hours. I'll see y'all later. Again, justice for Dro. We over here screaming justice for Dro. We're not screaming for no lawsuit. We screaming for a conviction. Trolls, answer this. Why do we have benzos in his system that the hospital did not give him? They felt it was suspicious where they had to call GPD. Why did the trauma team have Victoria from the trauma team call GPD and say this is a trauma? This is not just a fall for real. This is a trauma. Something ain't right. And he got benzo in him. Okay. Why is Tyrone seen in 2 different videos at the same fucking time? Renee, y'all busted. And like they say, you can run, but you can't hide. What you did in the dark is coming out to the light. Justice for Dro, y'all.
Yeah. Justice for Dro. Yeah. Say it loud. Justice for Dro. Yeah. We won't stop fighting for justice for Dro. Say his name strong, let the whole town know. Mother don't care that a son out here. We will fight for Dro, we will fight through fear. We working hard and busting tears. Justice for Dro is almost near. Justice for Dro is almost near. Yeah. Yeah. Long nights, cold floors, we at that courthouse step. Phone lights up with the group chat text, pull up, stand up, yeah we all gon' press. We the ones who remember when the world forgets. Got pictures on posters, tape on the wall, candle wax dripping in the church side hall. They told us be quiet, but we too loud to fall. If we don't show up, who gon' answer that call? We won't stop fighting for justice for Dro. Say his name strong, let the whole town know. Mother don't care that a son not here. We will fight for Dro, we will fight through fear. We working hard and busting tears. Justice for Dro is almost near. Justice for Dro is almost near. Yeah. Every march, every step, feel the ache in my knees. But our pain got a purpose when we plant these seeds. Court dates keep switching, still we never leave. Got faith in our fists in the air, we breathe. Little kids on the corner learning story by heart. That could be my brother, tear they words apart. Until truth hit the table, we ain't breaking apart. We the light in the hallway, we the spark in the dark. We won't stop fighting for justice for Dro. Say his name strong, let the whole town know. Mother don't care that a son not here. We will fight for Dro, we will fight through fear. We working hard and busting tears. Justice for Dro is almost near. Justice for Dro is almost near. Justice for Dro. Justice for Dro.